Hey everybody, it's Brian here from quantlabs.net. I'm going to have a series of video segments in this one video. But what I'm trying to accomplish here in this video in my MATLAB 2014A is to show you how to use technical analysis. Now I've already shown in previous videos on my YouTube channel how to use GUI tools and this other tool I'm going to show you here, which is basically an application built within the environment of MATLAB. If you need to get a copy of it, just get it here. I'll put the link in where to grab it so you can download this app, download all these files as well. Just for convenience sake, I'm just going to show you how to use it, or an updated version of it. Now my system is going to be my system I call the AK47, which is basically going to use data from Yahoo, from a trading pair, long and short, from a watch list that it thinks will be good for potential trading. But I'm just going to show you the indicators I plan to use in terms of, for simplicity's sakes, for when to put positions on. So basically, let me just say I can import my data. So in my case, I am going to import IBM, let's say. So I'm going to import data from the last 2 years. Okay, so today is the 28th of September. So there's the data, as you can see, for the chart. Now, it's pretty cool because there's a lot of things you can do with it. A couple of the indicators I mentioned, I'll be using simple moving average, different periods. First, let's say 20. Okay, so I'll represent a month. So we have that. Okay, and then let's say if I wanted to, for some reason you can't do 60 day. Let me just see if we can still do it. I don't think it would for whatever reason. Oh, it does work. And then I can also do a year as well. It's 240. 250 is not what we want. But we can use these crosses as one of the indicators. Now the other thing is we can also use two other. Momentum is another one that I might be interested in using. Now I don't know the exact period, but let's say on a monthly basis of 20. Okay, so there is our momentum, and you can see if it's dropping or if it's current on an uptrend momentum wise. And one last one I may use is, let's say the CCI, or is commodity channel index. Now again, we can choose our period. So let's say it's a monthly, so we can see that it's going down. Oops. Okay, so the cool thing is I can now export it to, let's say, any of these structures for within MATLAB. So I'll just do MATLAB Financial Toolbox Time Series Output, and I'll call it IBM. So there it sits on our basically our workspace. So I'm going to show you in another video what to do with that and other charts and plots that you can generate from it as well. So give me a bit. I'll see you in the next video segment. Good day, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to showcase something here. In the Microsoft site, you should be able to find this right here, sample environments for Microsoft chart controls. These are ASP.NET samples. I don't think I'll be using this specifically for my code, but this is the code. It compiles out of box, as we usually know, within Visual Studio. What it will do is it will enable you to run this browsing session in ASP. But basically what I want to show you is under formulas, financial, basically what we're looking for here is the trend line. Under MATLAB, it's a different name. But basically what we have is we have our price action here and we have a trend line. So we want to use a trend line as a way if there's a break, or basically it's no different than a neckline really for things like head and shoulders and that sort of thing. So what we're looking for is linear regression plot lines. Yeah, and here's of course the C# code and the VB.NET code if you are interested in going this route. But I'm going to still continue looking in my MATLAB outside of technical analysis to figure out how to draw this trend line, because that's more important than the CCI. I'm thinking would help. I think the trend line is more important. And of course you can set different periods here as well as just examples. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know, and then there's different types, but generally we want the linear. Hopefully this will help you out. Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net again. I just wanted to show you how to draw a trend line in MATLAB, or a simple one. It's nothing fancy, but I just wanted to show you how it can be done, and some of the data we can extract from it, and how we can interpret it. Okay, so this is where the code comes from here. What I've done is I've added some other variables. Actually, I should put these in here. Just give me a second here. Let's do this right here. Okay, so what we're doing is, let's give you a quick rundown code-wise. We're going to collect, set up a connection to Yahoo for Finance, download our IBM data, we are getting the periods from, let's say, February 1st, 2000 to today's date, which is the 29th of September. And then we close out the connection, we extract the close price, we extract the volume, we can extract the dates, and then we can probably calculate the PVT, which we're not really using. But what we're trying to determine here is a red line which will represent a trend. So basically we are just going to manipulate our data back into this original source code. What we do here is pretty simple stuff. We do a polyfit, we set number of trend line points, do some linspace stuff, so we're just basically doing a polynomial trend line here among these lines. Then we chart our figure or plot, and basically this plot YX is our first general pricing action, as I guess you could call it, and this is the new trend line in red. So let me just show you what it looks like. So I'll run it to this point here. Okay, I guess it's going to grab the latest data, and then it's going to just continue. So here's our pricing action. This is our red line. Now, this is the trend line I was telling you about. What we're looking for as part of the pricing action, despite all of bad formatting, is price. And of course, this is the date in MATLAB's original format without any fancy string representation. Anyways, this is the red trend line. So what we're looking for is, if we're in a downward trend, this little trend line is kind of important, because once the price crosses this trend line, we know that maybe we can go into a buying position or put on our position once it crosses that red line. So that's one of the indicators that we can use, but this is one of those important trends that we use for generic technical analysis. Okay, so this is good because now we have access to all the data, namely the double Y, all these guys, as well as the X as well. Okay, so all we have to do is just build a little script that will track these double X's, and once they break the price itself, then we know we have a potential for price entry for putting on a position, among other things to track as well. Of course, we want upward momentum. We can get that from the previous charts that I've shown, as well as momentum, as well as moving averages, as well as positive beta, and a positive outlook on the markets and the sector and other things. So these are just various indicators I just wanted to showcase in this video series. Okay, hopefully this will help you out and just give you an idea how I plan to do it in this internal system that I call, again, the AK-47. Talk to you later.